Hey YouTubers, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to do a, I guess not necessarily a response video, but continuing the long thread. That's the one where, you know, you're showing 3 records and then you pass it on to someone, and I really, I guess, didn't understand exactly what was going on there. And then KoolRanchDressing, you know, sent me a message the other day, kind of explained to me what it was, and then in their last video they picked me as the next step. So I appreciate you guys sending me the message. I really like watching your guys' videos. I think the whole couple thing is a really cool thing that you guys are able to kind of share that together, and it's just really awesome. I like seeing you guys just kind of laughing and having fun with each other, and it's a great thing. So this is my continuation of the long thread from KoolRanchDressing. So the last record they showed that I'm supposed to continue off of is Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. That's what they showed. And so, I don't know, I just kind of picked up the cover and tried not to think about it and just looked at it to see what the first thing that kind of popped out to me. And for whatever reason, it was the word made. That was what jumped out when I was looking at this. So my continuation from this was, hearing that song made me think about the cover off of this album. So this is the first one I'm going to continue with the long thread. This is a la carte, and obviously you can see when the word made jumped out, what made me think about this album, with the 3 very hot women there dressed up in little maids uniforms, with the food trays and all that good stuff. This album is basically kind of a compilation from 1978. It has a lot of different stuff on. I mean, there's like, you know, Robert Palmer's on here, the B-52s, Manford Mann's Earth Band, Bootsy's Rubber Band, or Bootsy's Rubber Band. Just a lot of different things. It's just one big compilation from the 2 LP set from 1978. What else is on here? There's a Junior Walker, Adam Mitchell. So yeah, just a bunch of different stuff. But again, when I saw that word made from the Iron Maiden cover, it made me think about that. So next, and that's kind of what I did with this one too, and I was thinking about, you know, when I just looked at this cover and said, what's the first thing that came to mind? Obviously it was kind of food. The Next Connection album is kind of, well, if you had 3 maids like this that were working for you, you know, what would be like the coolest thing? Which obviously, anytime you can get breakfast in bed, that's always a big plus. So when I started thinking about that, this album made me think about and go to this next album, which is As A Pancake by Head East. So again, you can kind of tell the big pancake here, and by the title and everything. You know, that was just, again, the next thing that popped in my head off of the a la carte album. So Head East, which is actually what's playing in the background right now, that's it's kind of your, you know, good old-fashioned, you know, mid-70s southern rock type stuff. I think their most popular song is the one I'm playing right now, which is Never Been Any Reason, which is a really, really cool song. But that's Head East. Okay. And so then, again, I started thinking about, I kind of got on the breakfast thing because of the cover of this album, and just thinking about some of the things that I like to eat for breakfast. And so the next connection to this was, you know, breakfast revolves around pancakes, syrup, you know, bacon, whatever else, and then toast. And if you pull out the toast, you gotta pick out the jam too. So that was the next album that came to mind, was Kick Out the Jam by MC5. Kind of staying on the food and eating theme here. So that's the 3rd album in my connection. I'm sure a lot of you probably know about this too. This is just kind of what I like to label as your that gritty, the original rock that really started to come to the forefront in the late 60s, early 70s, just kind of that down, gritty, you know, nasty in your face type rock. of course, I think the song that best demonstrates that is Kick Out the Jams. Matter of fact, it's interesting, if you ever go and watch that video of some live performances of that, you know, they were really, in their delivery, not their sound and everything else, but some people could argue, but in their delivery, like really punk rockish. I mean, they were just like, they have a really explosive delivery, which again just kind of brought back, or not brought, but was bringing to the forefront that really nasty, gritty type rock and roll, you know, where people were just starting to get, you know, really leaving the days of 4 guys being on stage and all of them just rocking back and forth like this, but you know, just like the guitar doing his thing, the lead singer doing his thing, and just really getting into the music. They were a perfect example of a band that really took that to the next level. So anyway, those are my 3, and that's how I connect them. Like I said, I got locked on the whole made food thing, so that's my connection. So the next person has to do a connection off of this album and continue to move forward. And I thank KoolRanchDressing for passing it on to me, and I decided that I'm going to pass this thread on to the teacher. So I'm going to send this out to the West Coast and let him take it from there. And hopefully this thread will continue to go, and we'll see kind of how it turns out. Really cool idea, and that's my 2 cents on it. All right. So thanks, YouTubers. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I will talk to you guys soon. And teacher, take it away.